Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a terrific day. Thank you for joining me for this expert killer Sudoku that I do on my iPad. I'm going to go through the rules of Sudoku, then I'm going to show you how the cages influence it to making a killer Sudoku, and then we'll get solving. Alright, in Sudoku there are 9 columns, 9 rows and 9 boxes. In each of the rows, columns and boxes within the unique numbers 1 through 9, it's pretty much the puzzle. The Killer Sudoku adds these cages, which is a dotted line box around a number of cells with a number in the top left-hand corner. The cells within that dotted line have to add up to the number in the top left-hand corner without any duplicates. So let's say, for example, I had 17 here. I could go 8, 8 and 1. I know that breaks the rules of Sudoku, but it also breaks the rules of the cage. It cannot be two numbers the same. It's going to be 9, 7 and 1, for example. So that is the rules. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to do a simple one there. 1. I forgot to say that 1 through 9 add together 45, and that's pretty important. So say, for example, this box here, you can see the cages are all within this box. So if I added these up, I'll bet you it adds up to 45. 12 plus 16 is 28, plus 17 is 45. So that's why it's there. So if I can get a gap one, like this row here, right? So you can see here, full cage, drops off corner one thing, and full cage. So if I go 14 plus 6 is 20, plus 13 is 33. That is 12 short of 45. So this is going to be 12. To get to 18, that needs to be a 6. So that's how that actually helps us. All right. So what else have we got? We can see these two are fully enclosed, so they'll add up to 90, because 45 plus 45 is 90. Okay, so this is going to be a 2 and 4, because 1's taken, so 2 and 4 is there. Okay, so 12, 6. This one's not exactly helping me to start with. Okay, so 20, 30, so these are gonna, so this is 10, 24, 30, so this is gonna add up to 15 for these three. Doesn't really help me. This is 8 and 9, but I don't know which way. Okay, 15 can be 8 and 7 or 6 and 9. This one's going to take me a while, I think. Alright, so 3 can't be here, 3 can't be here, 3 can be here, can be here, and can be there. 2 and 4. Okay, so 1, 2, so let's just add these up for humor's sake. So this is 17 plus 3 is 20. Plus 9 to 29. So these two are going to add up to 16. So this is either a 7 or 9 or 7 and 9. So this can be 7, 5, which it does, can be 7 and 5 or 9 and 3. 7 and 5, 9 and 3. 2, 4. Where's the 1 going to go? 1 can be here, here, and here. 13. Okay. So this is interesting. So this is 2 and 4 here, and 1. Okay, so that means that all the numbers that can be here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, and 4 can't be here. So this has got to be a 3, leaving this to be a 2. Okay, that's a start. So now that's 6 and 3. So 9 and 3 is out because of that 3 there. So this is going to be a 7 and 5. Remember, this was 16, so this is a 9 here. That still leaves me with 12, but it cannot be a 9 and 3. It can either be an 8 and 4 or 7 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7, 8 and 9 and some description. Well, 9 is going to be there. 9 is going to be one of these two. 7, 5. So 1 and 8 are out. 2 and 7 are out. 5 and 4. So this is 6 and 3, 1 and 2. So 8, 5 and 4. 8, 5 and 4. So 4, 4. So 4 comes down here somewhere. 4 can be here or here. So this is 8 and 6, by the way. So 8 and 6 here, which means 9 can't be here. 9 can't be 9. So this is 9 and 1. So 1 is going to be, can't be here, 1 and 5 here. Alright, so that's 1 and 5. Eight and 6. So where's the 9? So if that's a 1 and 5, which I've said, this here is going to, can't be 9 and 1. So this is 9 and 3 here. 3 can't be here. So this is a 9, leaving this to be a 3. I'm going to explain myself with that one because there was a bit in this one. So I'm looking at this going 1 and, so 9 can't be here because this is 8 and 6 because the 9 and 5's out, right? If this was a 9, it'd have to be 1 and 3 as a 9 there, but 1 and 5 was here. So I couldn't have 1, 3 and 9 there. So that's why this became 9 and 3. 3 was there, so this had to be there. Now this is 9 and 1 here, so this has got to be a 3 there, leaving this to be 14. And, by the way, I now can figure out that one. 10, 24, 30, 35, 38. So this is a 7 to get to 45. So this is going to add up to 6. 1 and 5 here, 2 and 4. 9 now. Okay, so I now know where the 9 is in this row. Well, it can't be there. It can't be there because that's in the same one. Can't be here, so this has got to be a 9 here. So now I've just got to figure out 7 and 8. Okay. So this is 15, plus 15's 30. 15, 15's 30. 33, so this is 12. So it's either 8 and 4 or 7 and 5. So they both work. But that is a 5, 4 there. 9, 1, 8, 6. So 8, 6 is there. So it can't be an 8. So that's got to be a 7, leaving this to be a 5 to add up to 21. 8's up here, so this has got to be an 8 here. Alright, 422, I cannot not have a 9. 9 can't be there. So let me just show you. 8 plus 7 plus 6, which is the next numbers, adds up to 21. So it's got to be 22, so 9. So that's a 9 there. That means that this is 9 and 6. So that means 6 is one of these two. So 6 and 3. Yep, 6 and 3 there. Okay, 1 and 5. So this can't be 6 and 7, so this has got to be 8 and 5. I just don't know which way. 8 can't be there. 8 can be here or here. 8 to the top there with a 6. So 8 and 5's out of here. 7 and 6 is out of here. So this is 9 and 4. 9 can't be here. So this is a 9, leaving this to be a 4. 1 and 2 here, 2 and 4. So 1 and 4. Sorry, 2 and 4 are here. This is, remember, 3 and 6. So if that's 3 and 6, that can't be a 6. So this has got to be a 6 here, leaving this to be an 8. I get excited really quickly, don't I? 1 and 2. So what I am saying is 8 can't be here, so this has got to be the 8 here, leaving this to be the 9. 9 comes up here, this is 9 and 1. 9 has to be here, leaving this to be a 1 here. Okay, so 1 and 5 there. 5 and 4, and this is 4 and 2, so this has to be a 4 here, leaving this to be a 5. Okay, so 2 and 7 up here, 8 and 6. 2 can't be here, so this is a 2 here, leaving this to be a 7. 8 and 6 is here, 2 and 4 here. 4 can't be here, so this is a 4, leaving this to be a 2, and 1 and 5's here. Okay, so that's 9. Left 8, from 17 to 9. 2 and 7 can't be. 8 and 1 can't be, so it can be 3 and 6, or 4 and 5. 1, 4, 5, 7, 2. So this is actually 3 and 6 here. 1, 2, 4. 4 has to be in here somewhere. 4. Where's the 8? 8 comes down here, 8 comes up here, so this is an 8 here. So 4 has to be here, that means that has to be a 4 there. And 2, so 4 couldn't be here, and 4 and 5 was out, so that's why 4's there. That's 4 and 5 there. So 5 comes down here somewhere. 4 and 5 there. 2 can't be there, so there's got to be a 2, leaving this to be a 1. 1's down here somewhere. 2 and 4. 3, 6, 12. So this can't be 7 and 5, so it's got to be 8 and 4. 4 can't be here, so this is a 4, leaving this to be an 8. 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, so this is a 4 here. That adds up to 12, so to get to 17, that's got to be a 5. Alright, so 5's down here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 5, 6 is still in play there. 5, 4. So 4 and 3 are out because of that. 2 and 5's out, so this is 1 and 6. 1 can't be there, so this is a 1, leaving this to be a 6. 1 and 8 doesn't work because of the 8 there, so this has to be a 1 here. 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, so this is 1 here. I hadn't seen this 16. 9 can't be here, so this is a 9, leaving this to be a 7. Alright, to get to 18, that's 10 from 18 is 8. 1, 2. 2 can't be here, so this is a 2 here. To get to 9, that's got to be a 7. 1, 2, 3. 3 is there. Alright, 3 can't be here, and neither there. 3 and 6 to add up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 5 there. To get to 22, that has to be an 8. 1, 2, 3. 3 can't be here, so this is a 3 here. That adds up to 11. To get to 17, that has to be a 6. 5 and 1. Still don't know where the 5 and 1 is. That's amazing. 8 can't be here, so this is an 8, leaving this to be a 6. So 6 comes down here, so this could be 6 and 2, so that works. Alright. 2, 4, 7. So this is 9 and 6 here. So this can either be 1 and 7 or 5 and 3. Well, 5 and 3 is out, so that's got to be the 5 there, leaving this to be the 1. Alright, so 1 comes down here, so this is a 1 here, leaving this to be a 7. Okay, so 7's there. 15. 2 and 4 still hold, so that's not helping me. 4 is here. 4 is here, so 4 comes down here, 4 comes down here, so 4's there. That means 4's in there, so 4 has to be up here, so that's got to be a 4 there, leaving this to be a 2 to finish off that column. Alright, to 8 to the left, 1 and 7's done, so it can be 3 and 5, can be 2 and 6. Well, it can't be 2 because they don't work, so it could be 5, can't be there, so that's a 5, leaving this to be a 3. 1, 2. 2 can't be here, so that's 2, leaving that to be a 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7 there. So that adds up to 9. So there's going to be a 7 here, which is 1 and 6. Don't know. But 9 can't be here, so this has got to be a 9, leaving this to be a 6. 6 can't be here, so there's got to be a 6, 13, 15. So it's a 1 there. 1 comes across here, down here, down here. So this is a 1 here. 1, 2, so this is 3 and 7. So to finish off this column, this has to be a 3, leaving this to be a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 can't be there, 5 can't be there, so that's a 5 there. 5 comes across here, 5 comes down here, so there's a 5 here. That's going to be 2 and 4, but 2 can't be there, so this is a 2, leaving this to be a 4. 4 comes down here, so this is a 4 here. So I've got 11 to go, which happens to be 3 and 8. 8 can't be there, so that's an 8 there, leaving this to be a 3. Alright, so we did that puzzle in 16 minutes. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that puzzle. It was difficult to start, I'll acknowledge that. Not the easiest puzzle to start. Once we got going, we solved it pretty easily. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, bye for now.